We are here at the start of Gideons to Gideons 2.0 here at East End Market. We have cookies in hand, and these two lovely gentlemen are going to start their journey, which is basically a marathon across Orlando to go from Gideon's Bakehouse at East End Market to Gideon's Bakehouse at Disney Springs. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, it is once again Gideons to Gideons. This guy sent me a text and said, hey, you want to run Gideons to Gideons one more time this weekend? So we're going 26.2 across Orlando and one Gideon's Bakehouse to the other. We are on the first of 3 major street legs. This is Bumby. The next ones are Oak Ridge and then International Drive. It's gonna be a scorcher today. So we're just trying to stay cool, collected, and hydrated. Should see Christie from the start here in 3/4 of a mile or so for our first aid. How you feeling?
Great.
17 miles yesterday for him. He said, let's follow it up with 26.2.
There's nothing better than like 90-degree heat and 90% humidity. It's perfect.
So we're both training for the Yeti 100. We can go around this either way. So I guess we'll just keep going left. Whew. So the only thing we got is heat. So use it to our advantage over the summer and get our elevation in creative ways. So we can both attack Yeti 100 in September. I'm going for a sub 24. He's trying to finish his first 100. Gotta put it in miles first.
Hello, Lake Como. Hello, Bun Bun. And this fucker.
We had to cross the street because Justin saw an Easter bunny. And that. And a dog. Ooh. Hello. Ears straight out.
Holy moly. Stop one with 2 of my favorite smooches. Drunken Monkey or the Beefy King. I don't know which one is the better nickname for me.
First aid down. Next aid on paper is like 7 miles, but we may get an additional one in. I just not planned, so she'll text us where she might be. Justin's getting some salt. We've already heard word that we're, did we check the weather today? Because it's pretty crazy to be out here. And we came up with, yes, we are crazy. But we're gonna keep going anyway. 6.5 miles. Gonna make, what, 23 for him this weekend so far?
Yay. I feel it too.
Definitely getting warm.
This is pretty sexy, right? Yeah, smart choices were made today. Absolutely.
All right, first minor turn. Bumby becomes Gatlin. And we're headed to Orange Avenue for another quick turn before we're on our second major street of the run, Oak Ridge. We were talking the brainchild of Gideons to Gideons kind of came out as a way to help support cast members during the pandemic. So many were furloughed. and we just wanted to help them get food on the table. Tourism is the lifeblood of this community. And I hadn't really thought of it until we started the second run of it. We're kind of going from the money side of town to the side of town that props up all of this money. So we kind of go through every bit of town on this run. And as we go through, we go kind of down the income layers and end up in the job center for so many here. Just this week, the unions at Disney reached a agreement to boost the starting wage to 18 and get much needed pay raises with inflation for, Disney is the largest single employer in the state. And obviously most of them are here in Orlando. So getting them a much needed raise was a huge win. And so today I'm kind of thinking on that, celebrating that victory for them. So much of this town is tourism, because you've got Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, plus all the surrounding industries, hotels, amusements, shopping, all the things that they need to do while they're here, while the tourists are here, all drives money into this town. So it's just kind of interesting to see it from this perspective of, it's a ladder, and so much of it is on the bottom. So without it, this town just crumbles. Alright, we've transitioned over to Orange as we make our way down to Oak Ridge. And this part is a lot more industrious, and as a byproduct of that, a lot more exposed, less tree cover. It's going to be rarer for the next 8-10 miles. So I'll take it easy, listen to ourselves, try to keep cool, drinking water, that kind of thing. And we're closing on about 7.5 miles. So we've got a little under 20 miles. Let's go. Our Orlando staple Best Burger Bar. It's Justin trailing behind. He's got a lot of miles on those legs. So he starts to slow down. This is not the fun part of the road. If anybody wants a Lake Eola swan, got them right here. Lesson learned for next time, carry some cash. Just passed a agua fresca vendor. Man, that would have hit. But only cash, no credit cards. So next time, extra cash. Alright, so I just spoke with Christie, and she wanted to get those agua frescas as well. So she's actually going to backtrack. This might be her now. Yep, that was her. So she's going to actually backtrack, go get us some agua frescas and meet us up ahead.
So my heart rate is currently higher than it should be. So we're gonna make an unexpected pit stop for some Wawas. Good times, good times. We're at like mile 9.5-ish. No worries. Just kidding, no pit stop, cause it's close.
Coming in clutch. Probably a good thing we didn't get this, because I would carry this for 2 miles, but so good. I'll give me the second one full. Give me the second bottle full. spent a lot of time at that 10 mile. I drank about half of that agua fresca. That was perfect. Hit the spot. Great. I hit a bathroom break in the Walgreens. Across the street here. Not get hit. Alright. So, I'm making our way down Oak Ridge. Another couple miles. We'll be getting on the International Drive. So that's next where I'll see Christie. Justin is trying to keep his heart rate down. That's what's nice about having a driver. We don't have to worry about sticking together. We can keep an eye on both of us. So we can both have the training day that we want out here and still be safe because the vehicle's not too far away. We're in constant communication. So he's hanging back, filling up with some water that's going to keep him cool and try to get his heart rate down as we continue through the afternoon. All right, halfway update, almost to Oak Ridge and International is the next turn, and the next place Christie is. Justin is trying to recover his heart rate, so we'll likely not see him till the end. Far back, he's trailing. It is a warm one, and feeling good, feeling strong. Just trying to keep him a run, walk, going, never skip a walk break. Check in with y'all later.
Hey, what's your favorite Journey song?
We are halfway there.
Woo!
Florida's absolutely notorious for its hills. You can see one coming up straight ahead. Also, we're halfway done, and it is hotter than shit. I've been walking for about the last 5 minutes, and my heart rate is still about 167. But I feel good. And so we'll pick it up right after this Florida hill.
Earlier I was talking about tourism kind of during this town. We were on I Drive. This whole section of I Drive is really anchored by Universal Orlando, which is directly behind me. Actually, these hotels are part of Universal Orlando. Wet n Wild used to be. And they are about halfway between the main campus of Universal and what's going to be the new campus at the Universe. So that's really going to drive this whole area. It's going to grow it that much more. The other thing that anchors this section of town is the convention center. Conveniently, today is MegaCon. So we're going to see maybe some MegaCon attendees up here in a couple miles, 2-3 miles. That hotel in the distance is Aventura, another Universal hotel. It's kind of shaped like a fidget spinner, and then you can kind of see it in the background. That volcano is set up in some bay. Some water. So, like I said, this whole area is really driven by Universal, and all the businesses around it kind of kept up because of it. There's sections of International Drive that have kind of fallen off over the years because they are further away from Universal, and traffic's not driving to them from these separate attractions. Coming up on Icon Park, and it looks a bit different now than it did last time we did this run. The Skyfall Tower has been removed thank goodness. After the unfortunate and senseless death of a teenager due to the carelessness of Slingshot Group, they have removed the tower. The other attractions are still open and are not owned by Slingshot or operated by Slingshot Group. So you should not necessarily weigh their safety based on the free fall attraction. Yeah, it's really good that that attraction is no longer here. Are there any characters that are ultra runners in MegaCon? Because I am dressed the part. I hope they have a good time. I'm jealous a little bit. I would love to I always love to watch things about the cons on video, but for some reason the environment just, I feel would stress me out entirely. Something about the crowd level and hyper fixation. I don't know, it just makes me feel weird. No knock on them, I wish I could. I wish I could. But I'll just watch cool videos about things I like instead. But on the MegaCon, people have a great day. Okay. We are somewhere around 19 miles in. So a few more miles on International, and then we're in the home stretch to Disney Springs.
So the hardest part so far has been exposure, because there's nowhere to hide from the sun. So I'm going to be all kinds of colors, and that's exciting. I'll be like a hybrid human. What? That fountain looks awfully nice right now.
All right, that's a marathon done, and we are just outside Disney Springs, about to climb over the street here and the overpass, and we are in Disney Springs. So there's really no more running to be done. Even if we hadn't reached the marathon, we'd be walking it anyway. So we're just gonna walk, get through security, get to Gideons to mark the official end of Gideons to Gideons 2. Thanks for following along. And once I get there, I'm gonna get cleaned up, probably get on a virtual queue for Gideons to get a celebratory snack, change clothes, and wait for Justin to finish behind me. So see you at the finish line.
Found his way to the finish line. You did it. Woo! You made it.
So post-race, we're in the virtual queue, and it's 3 hours. So we already got in there a little bit before I got there, but so what we're gonna do is get to the car, get my clothes, and then head to one of the bathrooms, change, and then probably go find some snacks while we wait for Justin to get here. He's probably gonna be walking out in the last 5K, so a little over an hour, probably till he gets here, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll get called a little earlier and 3 hours. Let's see how it goes.
Way out there, you can see where we used to be. Holy moly. Hello, traffic. Obstacle course. So, Greg finished long ago because he's amazing. I got just about a mile left and got to mile 24 before any cramps, so that's pretty good. But now the clouds are starting to come back, so we got a little bit of shade. That's a win. Almost there.